It's Kev. So this is going to be a short video and it won't have a lot of production value but I saw a lot of people with questions on the Reddit. And like these questions, I know a lot of new players and returning players have come back and they've joined us for this collaboration, and I'm glad that they have, because this is honestly a great game. But there are a lot of things that you have to know about collaborations, especially what happens when they end. So I wanted to make this video just to tell you about some of the things that you should definitely do before the collaboration ends, and also like what are the things that you probably want to look out for. So first things first, one common question that people have is, what happens to everything that I summon? Can I still get them again? The short answer for this is no. So anything, like all these characters, anything that you could get from the selectors and stuff, you do have to use the selectors within the next 8 days. That's fine. There's still a bit of time for that. But for like summoning Ryu, for instance, if you haven't summoned enough copies of him already, then you should definitely go for it, depending on how many rubies you have. As you can see that I'm pretty low, so I've definitely stopped here already. So these banners are probably not coming back. In the whole of KoFAS history in global, no collab has ever come back. There was only one time there was like kind of a rerun, and that was for Gintama, and that was also only the first time that global got the Gintama collaboration. So you can see that collabs are not probably not going to come back, and hence if you want to pull anything, especially the battle cards, you have to get them now, right? So if you do have a character that you wanted to use, if you want to use Ryu, Luke, you want to use Akuma, Bison, you don't have their 3PG battle cards, I highly recommend you at least try to get their 3PG battle cards, right? So for this banner in particular, this set is not that useful. If you really love Bison, this is the set for him. Otherwise, it's not that fantastic for any other unit. Even Luke has a better set for him, but that was also a collab set. So I think this set is also pretty decent for Luke. But for the main stars of the collab, for Ryu, Chun Li, as well as Bison, the card set that you definitely want to get is the one in the exchange shop, right? So definitely do not miss out the 3 peaceful days ones. Hey, that's weird. I haven't bought these yet. Let me do that. Yeah, so definitely do not miss out the Peaceful Days card set. You have to get like as many copies as you can, and it's not that long to grab these coins as well. So all you need to do is, I'm sure you already noticed, but all you need to do is run through the rush dungeon, right? So try and make sure that you have enough of the coins to grab whatever you want from the exchange shop. As you can probably tell, I got way too much. What you need to do for the rush dungeon is really simple. Just go in, make sure that your team has most of these things. You can equip more of the cards if you need to, and then in your team itself, just throw cards on all of the units. Okay, sorry, this is taking a while to load. But just throw your cards on to the units. It doesn't matter whether they're actually being used or not. They can even be on the strikers. Okay, this is a bad example. Say Chun Li. Right, it doesn't matter if they're on the strikers. Just throw them, as many of them, onto the units as possible, and just run this dungeon as many times as you can, so that you can get everything that's within the exchange shop. So if I'm not wrong, the exchange shop still has a couple of days to go. You have the time to go grind out whatever you need. Okay? Alright. So one thing that is going to disappear as well, that when the collab ends, is the souls from the soul quest. This is not a big worry. It used to be a bit of a bigger worry, but this is not a big worry these days. So Akuma, Ryu, all the Street Fighter V characters, they will disappear from the soul quest, but it's fine. The reason why is because to level them up from the souls wise, sorry. Okay, so the problem is I've already awakened them, so you can't see me trying to level them up. So basically, let's pick something that is, okay, she's not level 90. So to try and limit break them even further, right, all you need to do is use like the generic memories, generic souls. So you can actually change the order nowadays, which apparently hangs my phone. Yeah, you can change the order nowadays, so you can get it to use up the colored ones or the AS purple ones or even rainbow ones if you've got a ton of those, right? So the point is, you don't have to worry about the souls, even though you can't get them from soul quests anymore. There are plenty of sources for all of these element souls, right? So don't worry about these. Yeah, don't stress about these. Don't go blowing rubies on it for no good reason. One thing you definitely want to check as well is your Street Fighter V event collab. Go in, make sure you pick out everything that you've already pulled for. Don't waste your rubies if you manage to get them to A5. Yeah. A common question as well is how many times should I pull on a unit? My recommendation is at least up to A3, right? So don't stop at like if you're okay. So if the choice was between getting Ryu or Akuma to A3 versus getting one of them to A5 or whatever, definitely at least just get them to A3. And don't try and get them to like A2. That doesn't make sense, right? You want at least one of them to be at A3. The reason why A3 of course means awakening 3. The reason why is because at A3 you get to equip all of the imprint stones. So the imprint stones are actually pretty important because they provide a massive boost of power to any of these units as well. So if you had a choice, instead of getting like 2 characters to A1 for instance, get one of them to A3, and that's if you still have the rubies left to pull. If you are like at 10k rubies and you have a character at level 90, you're probably not going to get him to A3 in time, so don't. I would just wait for the next event. It's not that big a deal. Yeah. As to whether you can get additional memories after the collab, the answer is right now you can't. You technically could have. You can do that for Chun Li, for instance, Alpha Chun Li, because they still have dimensional invites. So all you need to do is like throw 3 memories in here, and then you get a dimensional invite. Yeah, which can still be used to awaken Chun Li even further. But right now there is no way to awaken the red bordered EX characters to any with anything other than their own memories, and also. For the SS characters, that would be Luke and Bison, you can kind of do it. You have to use SS memories, right? Like the one I have here, right? So you have to use the special signature fighter memories. Yep. Let's see. What else to do before the collab ends? Yeah. Well, obviously try and craft everything if you haven't already. Yep. And then obviously on the very last day also just make sure that you use up all of these coins to make sure that you just kind of try and clear out Chun Li as much as possible. Naturally, of course, the path of something is going to go away. Path of, what's it called? Path of martial arts is going to go away. So do not miss that. Where is it? Oh, it's under challenge dungeon. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, you don't want to miss the path of martial arts. For each of these, all you need is a level CP 90k, 100k unit, and then you can do it. Any of like, well, Ryu, Akuma, Luke, in fact, I think any of them could do it, even Alpha Chun Li, right? So just make sure that you clear these before the end. It's quite a few rubies that you don't want to miss out on. Alright, so that's pretty much it in terms of like the collab. Make sure that you don't miss any of these out. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Bye.